Hey, Skelepuppy, welcome. Glad you're here. Currently enjoying a truly enormous mug of hot chocolate. That sounds amazing. I haven't had hot chocolate in ages. I should change that at some point. Mug is so large you had to use 4 dessert spoons of cocoa powder and sugar. Wow. Yeah, sounds like good hot chocolate. And you're not using a pre-made hot chocolate mix if you're using cocoa powder and sugar. So even better. Yeah, I should make hot chocolate sometime. I tend to just drink a lot of soda. Picked up a catering-sized tub of the stuff a couple months ago and we've barely made a dent in it. Yeah, I can imagine that. Hello everyone, I'm the Nerdy Fool and welcome back to Expedition 33. A lot happened at the end of the last stream. So I'm going to take a moment to sort of recap just to sort of get my mental framing correct. Because yeah, a lot happened. We took out the Paintress, and as everyone was in the middle of celebrating our success, everyone got gommaged. We found out that the Paintress was actually protecting the people, and that her painting the numbers, I guess she's been slowly weakening, and so the painting the numbers was sort of a warning of who she would no longer be able to protect. So, I guess to go back in time and give us a lot of lore about what's actually happening, there's a family of painters who have the ability to paint life like real lifelike portraits or paintings. So you have Renoir and Aline, I think, are the father and mother. Aline is the name I'm not as sure on. And then their children, Verso, Clea, I think it was, and then Alicia. And I think from how I'm picturing it all went down, something happened. We heard that it was due to Alicia's naivete. Like, she's naive, and that somehow got writers to attack them and burn down or start a fire. We don't really know what that actually, like how that got triggered off. But Verso died in the fire protecting Alicia, and Alicia was still heavily burned and injured. And then after that, the mother, Aline, went into Verso's painting and then just sort of stayed there. She built a copy of her family and just stayed in the painting with them. The father, Renoir, wanted her to leave. And I don't know if it was because she'd spent too long in there or if it was weakening her or dangerous in some way. I can't remember quite on that. But he was trying to get her to leave the painting and come back to the real world. And so then he was stuck in there for ages. Clea said she did something to help their mother win. We know the Paintress was on top of the monument, and I think it was said that the real Renoir she had trapped underneath the monument. But Clea said she did something to even the battle out so that the father would win. And then she encouraged Alicia to enter the painting to help their father win, so that their mother would stop wasting time in the painting. So the characters we met are all the painted family. The Paintress is the actual Aline, who I think by killing her, we've just kicked her out of the painting. I don't think it actually killed her. Maëlle is Alicia, who entered the painting, but upon entering it, she lost control and got covered in her mom's chroma or something, and was repainted as an infant being born, and so grew up in this world as Maëlle. But with the Paintress's gommage, she retained or lost the Maëlle form and gained her memories back as Alicia. But she wants to still be called Maëlle. So there is still a good portion of that, of Maëlle. And so we have Verso here with us. This is the fake painted Verso because the real Verso's dead. We are the real Alicia, although the painted Alicia is probably still around somewhere. Interestingly enough, everyone was gone in the gommage, but we can still see Esquier as part of our team. So I'm confused why they weren't gommaged. But that all boils down to where we are now,
Your father
where...
was the one erasing everyone. Why would he help repaint everything?
I hid the canvas before I entered, so Maman can't come back again. There's no need to erase the canvas anymore.
He'll want you to go home.
I'm not at risk like Maman. I haven't been in this canvas that long. Besides, Papa has a soft spot for me. He'll listen.
Okay, yeah, so being in the canvas for too long puts you at risk of harm. She hasn't been in long enough for that to be a problem. But her father's coming, and she thinks she can convince him to help restore everything. Okay, well, thanks for being here, Phoenix Fire. Yeah. I think another interesting thing to note is that these painted family members that we meet aren't necessarily identical to the real characters. Like the Renoir we fought is the mother's viewpoint of Renoir. She painted them, and so they may not be accurate renditions. And it's also interesting to consider Maëlle here, because the Alicia that we met in the painting, the fake one, as well as the Alicia we saw in the real world, were both very quiet and timid. And I don't know if that's how she was before the fire, or if that's something that was caused by the fire, but it's not how you would typically describe Mael. And so it's interesting to consider how living a life as Mael might have helped this Mael Alicia to overcome her timidity. If that's a word. But I'm assuming we are going to successfully get the rest of our team back. That she's going to be able to convince her father. Otherwise, this game's going to take a really weird turn. I mean, the game already took a weird turn. So, are you the real Renoir? Like the Paintress.
Papa.
Alicia. You're safe. I thought I told you to stay home.
Technically, my body's at home.
Some of Eileen's finest work. I regret that it caused you so much pain. What Eileen did was unfair to you most of all. Please, accept the Descendre family's apologies. I know it seems absurd to offer oblivion as recompense, but perhaps that's the outcome we both desire.
What?
I'm proud of you. Getting your mother out of the canvas was not easy. Once we erase the canvas, we won't have to worry anymore.
She's home now. Why?
You know your mother. Verso painted this canvas. It contains a piece of his soul. She'll never willingly part with it.
No.
For the sake of the living, we must part with the dead.
No, Papa. See, I hid the
She
canvas.
will always find it. This is our only opportunity, while she's too sick from her prolonged descent into the canvas to return.
No. Papa. Papa, please. This is Verso's only canvas. You can't destroy the last piece of him that we have. This is my home now. You can't just decide...
Your home? After all that with your mother, you want to stay?
You know how little remains of my life outside.
Alicia, you'll die. You've already been here longer than you should.
But...
No. Look at me, I said no. I am not letting my daughter risk her life. Alicia.
I'm not, Mama. I'm not going to lose myself if I stay.
I know full well you will, and I am not doing this again!
No! Papa, what are you...
It's time to go home.
Well, she was wrong about convincing him.
Mes amis! All aboard!
Oh, Monoko did survive. So they were only erasing the humans.
Come on. Come on.
We know he's also spent too long in this painting, longer than her, so if we can kick him out, he won't be able to return in either. At least for a while. But yeah, referring to this as our home definitely wouldn't make her father feel good.
I did it so easily. What am I doing wrong?
Don't be discouraged. It's only been a day since you remembered your Paintress side.
We believe in you.
Come on, Verso. You can give her tips.
Remember them. Painting isn't about verisimilitude. It's about essence. Truth of who they are. Your father made the axles, right? She who plays with wonder, he who guards truth with lies. They're the essence of your mother and your brother.
How did we got marched? Wow, your hair.
We have much to talk about.
Super true. Hey,
So
Alexius.
you had a daughter. And you were a paintress too.
So cool, right?
And you knew this whole time. You fucking coward! You betrayed us! We trusted you.
You can bring them back too. Yeah? Everyone we've lost.
Yeah, but I need chroma and Papa controls all the chroma in the canvas.
So kick him out. Problem solved.
No. Not all of it. The expeditioners.
Yes,
the
I just
ones
got to
killed
Act
by
3.
Nevrons. Gustav noticed their chroma remains in their bodies. They never dissipated, like the Gamage.
It's sold chroma and not pure. It won't be like bringing the two of you back, but we could use it in other ways.
Time for the greatest expedition in history.
So currently we're right outside Lumiere, I assume. I don't know what our goal for the expedition is, just to grab the chroma from dead Nevrons.
Lune.
I was right not to trust you.
I mean, kind of, but things... long term, things weren't going to work out the way they were. Like, the Paintress was eventually going to get kicked out or killed or something, and then we'd be in the same situation. He just forced things to move forward quicker, but the end result is the same. The Paintress would die, or lose, or whatever, and Renoir would be in control.
And what would you have done in my position?
I wouldn't have betrayed my expedition. I would have warned them that everyone they cared about was about to be erased. That they were about to be erased. I would have told them the truth. Because after everything we've been through, we deserved that.
That's fair. I don't know if I would have told the whole town that nothing could be done and they were all going to be gommaged. Like, whether now or 33 years in the future. But that there wasn't any hope. But certainly, an expedition that you're traveling with, I think you could have told them the truth. Like, if you knew that Renoir was the problem, although we didn't know that, kind of both of them are problems. Because I don't think just killing Renoir and kicking him out of the painting would have made this any better either.
So you choose your expedition over your mother?
That's true. He was saving the life of his mother. Because presumably if we kicked Renoir out, she would have stayed in the painting until she died. It's not something that she would have gotten kicked out of.
That's your problem. You think in false dichotomies. It wasn't an either-or situation. Other solutions were possible if you'd only trusted us enough to ask.
Knowing what you know now, would you have helped me force my mother out of the canvas?
I mean, if there was a way to get her help to kick Renoir out of the canvas, and then have her willingly step back from the canvas for a time to be healthy, because ultimately that's the real problem here, is that Renoir, everyone wanted her out of the painting so that she doesn't die. If they could have just convinced her to willingly do that, like, yeah, you have to take a break from it. Cool. You can come back in a couple of years. Seems like that'd be the fine solution. But otherwise, no, it had to go the way it went.
I don't apologize for saving her. But I am sorry I broke your trust. And I will do everything I can to help bring everyone back.
Yeah, because as it stands, the goal now, we've gotten the mother out. We need to get the father out before he equally gets hurt. At some point, Mael also needs to leave. But there's no need for everyone to actually be erased. The only reason that Renoir is erasing everything is so that there's no temptation for the mother to ever come back in. And I feel like there could be better solutions than that.
I guess we'll see.
Yeah.
Oh, everyone's mad at you.
Yeah.
Are you?
Iskia can be sad, or bad, or even rad, but never, ever mad. Bad things happen when we get mad.
Oh, I know.
But I can never be mad at you.
Okay. So yeah, we are just back near Lumiere. The monolith is really far away again.
Save it. I don't need your mea culpa. You did what you felt you had to. Of course, you were wrong. But, oh well.
I think he could have told them, but I don't think the end result was necessarily wrong, because I still stand by the end result would have happened soon enough. Like, the Paintress losing would have happened anyway. He just managed to save her life by forcing her out early. It would have just been another generation's problem rather than the current generation's problem. So I don't think he's as wrong as they're trying to blame him to be.
I thought you'd be more upset.
I was. I got over it.
Seems fast.
Everything I knew about our world is wrong. And you know what? I don't care. 'Cause death isn't death anymore. And that means I can see my husband again.
Maybe. It requires a paintress to be able to perfectly visualize their essence. Well, probably knew your husband, so that's potentially possible. But there's a lot of people who have lived and died who she probably doesn't know well enough that she can just bring them back. Though I'm shocked she hasn't brought Gustav back. But then she did have to grab their souls out of the ether or something before she left. Seemed like. So maybe he's been dead too long? If that's a thing?
CL.
Oh, please. I'd sacrifice you in a heartbeat to get him back. So, I understand. We're good.
Thank you.
As long as you help me bring Pierre back. You owe me.
You got it.
Yeah, because he's already got what he needed. So at this point, he's fine to do whatever he can to help. So was the curator, in fact, Renoir? Because that's what it seemed like. And certainly they... But those people all kind of look the same. The hollow individuals. So it's hard to say for certain.
Yibbe.
We found 2 of my 9 lost Jestrels so far. Yep, that's it. Miles gotta be... There we go. I was like, Miles gotta be here somewhere.
We have to push Papa out of the canvas before he erases everything.
Correct.
I'm surprised he hasn't already.
He's been weakened by his battle with Maman. That's probably why he hasn't come after us. But it won't stop him for long.
If you and your father keep fighting, you risk breaking the world again. Another fracture, but this time, it might be you trapped inside the monolith.
Okay, so the fracture... I wasn't sure if the fracture was something that the original Verso painted into this world as just like an interesting set dropping. But no. A fracture... The world broke, presumably when Aline trapped Renoir under the monolith.
What's the alternative?
Maybe you should go home.
Well, then everything will just be erased. Because her getting out isn't going to stop Renoir from finishing the erasure, because he wants to make sure Aline doesn't re-enter. And after Maëlle saying that this is her home, he's got similar viewpoints about her.
Verso.
You're fighting each other, but you're all doing the same thing.
No.
Eline wants her son back. Renoir wants you and Eline back. You want Gustave back. The cycle we needed to break wasn't the gommage. It's your family's cycle of grief.
True. And I don't think it's just Gustave. She also wants Verso back. Like, as he was being erased, she was willing to stop him from being gommaged. And is pushing for... You can't remove the paint... destroy the painting because it's the last bit of Verso's soul remaining. So it's not just Gustave.
Our whole world carries the burden of your family's grief.
Yeah. All very true. And I don't have a great solution. Because just the fact that if they enter the painting, apparently it drains them over time. So they can't stay here. And yet they each want to. I should speak with everyone. Did I not? Who do I have left to talk to?
Ischia can be sad. Bad things.
As long as you help me.
You got it.
Oh, right, Minoko. I forgot about you.
Not to say I told you so, but I do believe that I did, in fact, tell you so.
Thanks for the support.
Was it worth it?
Hard to say at this point, but probably.
What will you do now?
I'll do my best to earn their trust back.
Quite a steep hill to climb.
I'm curious. Since the curator is gone, how do we upgrade our gear? Because surely we're able to. Let's check up on the others.
Nice hair.
Oh yeah. That.
I can't believe there's another world out there. A world I'll never get to see.
I'm sorry. I didn't. My memories. I would have told you if I'd known.
Don't apologize. You were trapped too. You lived among us. You're one of us. Even if you're also one of them.
Yeah. And that's the benefit here, is that the others are all on the outside looking in. Like, they are people from that world. And while they're experiencing this world, they're not from this world. Mael has that duality that will help her hopefully find a better solution than them, because she's part of this world as well. She's lived here as one of these people.
It's so weird. I have memories of 2 childhoods, 2 homes, 2 Lumiere.
You're not an orphan anymore. You just found your family. Don't you want to be with them?
I mean, she knows that when she leaves the painting, she's going to be back to how she was. Scarred. Yeah. Like, right here, she's whole. And that's got to be a difficult thing to deal with. I don't know how much of her personality will transition over. Will she still be quiet and timid, or... I don't know. But this seems like a better life for her. So I get why she'd want to stay.
I love my family, but they're all gone. In one way or another. And you're my family too. So are Gustav and Emma.
Your family are gone. Huh. I mean, obviously Verso's dead, but the rest are still around. But it is just that who they used to be as a family, they've all broken in one way or another. And so none of them are truly whole. They're all just empty, maybe.
And I didn't see it at the time, but all the families who took turns taking care of me.
Maya.
This is a lot to take in.
Yeah. But for the first time in a long time, I have hope.
Create the greatest expedition in history. First, we will write in the Journal of Gustav's Apprentices. Yeah, we gave that to them, but then when they were gamaged, I assume Mael... Well, I guess the kid threw the journal on the ground. And at some point in all that, Mile must have picked the journal back up. Mile finds spots where she can write. She spends some time writing in Gustav's journal to honor his memory. She writes about everything, the Paintress, Aline, Renoir. So no matter what happens, the truth will be written somewhere. She's sure that when she brings the apprentices back, they will want to read this story. I mean, maybe? Didn't seem happy the last time you gave the journal, though if you do bring Gustav back and he can hand the journal to them, things might be different. Mile heads back. So our current objective, return to Lumiere and defeat Renoir. You know, nice, easy task. Alright, well let's create the greatest expedition in history.
Clair obscur, trouble, rature, clair obscur, guardé aux peintures. Clair obscur, trouble de rature, courera Eiffel. Clair obscur, guardé aux peintures, trouvera sans elle. Clair obscur, trouble de rature, trouvera Eiffel. Clair obscur, guardé aux peintures, trouvera sans elle.
Okay. So she wasn't just collecting chroma, she was sort of bringing back all of those expeditioners. Ski ability unlocked. Fly. Excellent. Expedition 33's final objective. Head back to Lumiere and expel Renoir from the canvas. Yeah, that army, though. Are those... They didn't seem like real people. They seemed...
Once we're ready,
like
we
zombies.
can head to Lumiere.
So I guess the question is, what now? Because we're right next to Lumiere. Is that it? We just head there? Because there is some stuff we didn't finish. Like, I remember that cave that we couldn't do enough damage. And we got the ability that allows us to do over 9,999 damage, but it doesn't seem like we were regularly hitting over that. Occasionally. Just go to Lumiere and find your way through throughout the enemies. Yeah. I mean, I guess that's the thing. I don't know of anything else specific I should be doing. Don't do the side quest, you'll be too OP. Maybe. I don't know of any new side quests that unlocked, so I'm willing to head in here and see what happens. It wouldn't surprise me if we're... because I doubt Act 3 is just a single battle. So I'm guessing we're supposed to do other... something's going to happen. It'll get us to go back out and do something to prepare. Probably.
Wait for us here. It's dangerous for you near Papa. We'll have to move fast. I can't maintain them for very long.
There's another boss in Lumiere blocking your path called Creation. If you don't want to fight it, you can actually just flee during the fight. I will try to fight everything.
Tomorrow comes.
Plays Mael. Cool music. Who's our team at the moment? Looks like it's Lune, Verso, and Mael. Let's remove Lune because she's overleveled and bring CL in. So I know with Mael, we've given her the painted power, but we need to use it so that it unlocks so other people can use it. So we need to go through at least 4 battles where only she can hit over 999. Okay, everyone's already leveled up. Oh, we can upgrade our stuff here. So that's how we handle this now. Okay. Challenges. We could upgrade weapons. You've already got a level 15. You do not. Or at least the ones... No, looks like the ones I'm having you use. That's a level 15. No, it was the Fire, Frost, and Electric that I was wanting to level up. Okay. You're using a level 15. You're using a level 15. You're using a level 13. Get you up to a level 15. I don't know if I have any of this stuff to get level 20 weapons yet. Right, that wasn't your actual lightning one. That was the lightning one we'd been using. Give each of you a couple more onto the weapons you're using. Hopefully I don't come to regret spending all of my options on this. So now we're basically out of those upgrades. And before we go up top, let's look around.
Good stuff.
Basic color of Lumina's. Not that important. Okay, nothing hiding over there. Let's head further up.
These expeditioners are glorious wreakers of havoc.
The sword of Ymir.
Just seeing enemies appear and then disappear. It's messing with my mind because I'm expecting fights and they're just not happening. Am I going to fight you? Yes. Excellent. Let's see how things go now that you are no longer capped, damage-wise. See, it doesn't matter. You're not hitting over that amount. You resist dark.
Oh well.
Maximum damage.
Let's go with Endbringer.
Get ready.
Excellent. Can't do any of the final attacks, unfortunately.
Watch out, my elf.
Shortcut. Immediately play when falling below 30% health once per battle. Not that important. I do see something purple over here to grab.
Good stuff.
Now there's enemies over here. Right, Seal is really not the right character for this fight.
Flames. On me.
My turn.
I don't think you have any non-dark attack. Focus Foretell is not dark. Alright. I just never do it because Mark is so convenient.
Maya. Maya.
Can't do Rain of Fire. You need more AP.
Maximum damage.
There you go. Nice. Let's see.
Good stuff.
More treasure. No way to get over there. It is cool to see the expeditioners fighting. This will be fight number 3. Pretty soon we'll have this Picto unlocked.
Flames. On me.
But again, we're not hitting over 999, so it doesn't matter.
Here we go. Here's your card. Mael.
Rain of fire, please.
Time to end this.
You do have your 9, so once again, Endbringer.
End of the line.
Mael.
Sealed fate, please. Sweet. Fight number 3 down.
An advantage.
Let's see. Bad Omen is dark. Focus Foretell only hits one enemy, though. So we'll go Bad Omen, so we can mark both of them.
I see you now.
Okay.
Okay, Endbringer on you.
Watch out, Mael. Watch out.
Nope. Wrong dodge.
Careful now.
Do me in.
Probably Bad Omen. We could do Dark Wave or Grim Harvest. Dark Wave would hit all of them if I had slightly more AP. But I don't.
On me.
What do you have gradient-wise? High physical. Sure.
You can't escape. This will hurt. Witness the flames.
There you go. Those are some hits that were over 9,000. Don't really need perfect recovery yet. Are you weak to light damage? That's something I am curious about. No. You resist dark, but that's all we know. Sweet, painted power is learned, so we can get that on everyone now. Again, not critical, because we aren't regularly hitting over that damage threshold, but at some point we might. You don't need it because you already have it. But I could give you a different option and then just teach you the Lumina. I don't know. We'll see. Is there anything further on this side? Perfectly normal trash can. Yeah, that's how it was when we were here before, and I thought it was really weird that we could keep interacting with all the trash cans that were perfectly normal. Nothing hiding back there. Nothing over here. Alright.
Interesting.
This is where we were going. Oh, I was going to say, it doesn't look like the path continues. It does. Pretty epic music they've got going on. Oh, and music shift. Yeah, so taking us back through where we started the game. This is where we were running as Gustav, and then entered the market down there before the Gommage. Somewhere around here, I think, is where we had our practice fight with Mael. Beginning of the game, there, a man in one of the... At the beginning of the game, there's a man in one of the trash cans. Not sure what you're trying to say. So we've got two different paths. I can go this way, or I could go the other side. I think this is where the game began, actually. So we'll go here first. I feel like it was roughly around here. We met. Yeah, here. Gives 2 AP on applying powerful. Neat. Yeah, this is where we met Gustav. Rose was lying there. He was throwing rocks at the Paintress. Yeah, we're back at the beginning. But nothing else to see here. Man hiding in trash can if you interact with... Give color of luminas is hiding from the Gommage. Okay. Yeah, I certainly must have missed him then. Alright, you've got another level. And I could look at the learning skills since we've gained tons of AP, but I didn't really have any skills I was super caring about. But yeah, it feels like we're heading directly towards Renoir for the end of the game, but obviously there's still another skill we haven't unlocked, which makes me assume there's still plenty left to go. Also, I can't imagine the game ending, like Act 3 just being super short. I hope. I mean, these are good, but 9 AP is so hard to come by. So I'm not sure I'm actually going to be able to use some of those. I was working my way down to some of these. Like an ongoing multiple turn lightning. Start of the turn deals ice damage to all enemies and heals allies. Consumes those to increase the duration from 3 to 5 turns. Extreme damage to all enemies, 8 hits. Each hit deals it in a random element. But we'd have to have all of those specific elements. Interesting, though. I like the idea of it. Yeah, I mean, that's what all these are, is they're friendship unlocks. Just, we haven't had an opportunity to increase it yet, so I'm assuming there's more going on. Oh, don't reset the tree. Let's assign skills. That's what I'm wanting to do. I like Rebirth, but I don't use it often. So it feels bad having it fill up one of my limited slots. Let's go to Stormcaller. I can replace Thunderfall with it. It's kind of hot. She's pretty powerful, yeah. Let's use Elemental Genesis instead of Elemental Trick. If we can ever get the right collection of elements, that'll be useful. Nope, we need to go back. I was not done with that. Because I was wanting to... What am I trying to do? I'm trying to do your skill upgrades. There we go. Yeah, so I gave him a bunch of things. So there's an S rank. After one turn, deals extreme single target physical damage, 13 hits, interrupted if any damage is taken. See, I don't know about that. That requires us to not take damage, which sometimes happens, but the idea of spending 9 AP and not doing any damage in the hopes that I take no damage and next turn do really powerful hit seems rough. Is there anything else I want to work you towards? Not really. This one's not bad. It's another 9 AP skill, though. Sure, we'll make our way over to there. I don't know that I'll actually use it. We'll unlock it so it's available. And then Mael. Ooh, we did... Were these the ones that were locked, or were these... She had some that were locked. High void damage to all enemies. High single target void damage. Five hits, applies 1 burn per hit. Damage increases for each burn on the target. Deals extreme single target void damage 1 hit. Removes self shields and applies defenseless. Right, these are the ones she already had available. These are interesting. I don't know what void damage is. But I like the idea of them. So this is one that's going to put you in offensive stance. And that one puts you in defensive stance. I think that's fine. Okay, something like that. Miles 16, yeah. So who are you guys?
The 32s.
The 32s, is that what they said? So these are the people that were preparing for the next expedition.
Take down their shields.
Deal me in.
No light weakness, sadly. Also no darkness weakness. Ow.
Careful now.
Let's spill some ink.
You've got 5 AP.
Well, well.
New weapon. It's level 16. Any good abilities? Base attack consumes all shields to deal 100% increased damage per shield, +1 shield on counterattack. I mean, the +1 shield on counterattack's good. We don't really have shields much, but this could give him a bunch of shields. That one does more damage. Defense and agility. You haven't really been working on defense for a while, but you could. Those abilities seem more useful. Granted, you're going to start back at D rank if we use that, which isn't great. But particularly since he has skills based on taking no damage, that would be good. We could actually consider those if he was regularly shielded and therefore was taking no damage.
Useful.
Hello, friends.
Let's spill some ink.
All right. Yeah, you still don't have a lot of options.
Let's carve a path. Radiant Circle.
It's locked on you.
Shields allies, not great.
Ready.
Oh, big shields on you guys. Definitely not great.
Yes, let's go.
Ah, too early on that last one. Alright, you're gonna use Break the Rules, of course.
Your existence ends now.
Oh, miss. Ah, well. We'll just finish you off nice and easy.
It's sealed.
Maya.
En garde.
Timing on that's hard.
Okay.
Nice. Unfortunately, you're shielded. I could use gradient attack though. 10 hits. That'll get through your shields. And kill you. That works for me. New weapon for CL that I'm almost certainly not going to have her use because I love her current weapon that I've had forever. Well, let's see. During Moon, all allies have greater rush. During Sun, all enemies have greater slow. During Twilight, all allies have greater rush and all enemies have greater slow. I mean, that's powerful. Doesn't make us stronger, it just makes us attack more often than the enemies. We already got the item that was hiding up there at the beginning of the game. That's the way we're supposed to continue. Just looking in all the corners to see what secrets are hiding around. Is this where we came in? Might be. I think it is. Alright. More fights. I'm good with Radiant Slash. Good way to hit both. Same with you, Bad Omen.
I see you.
Look out! Careful now.
Can do burning canvas or phantom strike. We're already in offensive stance. We probably should do phantom strike. So all enemies, single target void damage, 5 hits. We'll use phantom strike just to see what it is. I mean, nice, but I wouldn't call that very high damage.
End of the line.
Oh, again, the wrong type of block.
Fate is sealed.
Yeah, the fact that you're resistant is a problem. I really should switch CL out of the party. She was lower leveled. Alright, burning canvas. Let's see how this one goes. Couldn't tell. More purple.
Well, that will help.
Your father. He's at the tower.
Yes, I am.
Man, she was so hopeful that she could convince him to help out with restoring things. But nope. Hi. Isn't it beautiful here? The paintings are always astonishing. Yet, I wish she would understand. Understand what? Just what it means for me to paint. What do you mean? Boy's gone silent. Yeah, I don't understand these figures that we've seen around, how they fit into the whole story in the picture. That's still a bit of an unknown.
Oh, lovely.
Charging stun. 5% of a gradient charge on hitting a stunned enemy. We don't stun enemies nearly often enough to build around that. Okay, so let's take CL out of the party. I think that's a wise choice. Even though she is still a bit underleveled. We're just running into too many things that are resisting her. We'll bring Lune in. Okay, we got a path over to that side and another path over to this side.
Interesting.
I don't know that one is more the way forward than the others. Hello there. I know one of these had the ability to shield. Hello.
Let's carve a path.
You're doing extra damage? Some of these had the ability to shield their allies, and I want to make sure that doesn't happen, but I don't remember who it was.
A storm is coming. Feel the storm. Brace yourself.
Parry it!
Okay, so it was you on the right. Too early. Still too early.
Please
Incoming.
Alright, you have to do break the rules, of course.
take down their shields.
Let's carve a path.
This is a 5-hit attack.
Your existence ends now.
So at least that gets you
Let us
through.
stay here.
Yeah, Elemental Genesis is going to be hard to pull off. Because right now it's like, okay, I can do a powerful immolation because I've got ice, but then that consumes the ice, so I won't have it for Elemental Genesis. That's hard.
Watch out, mate. Lune.
The dance begins.
Okay, you don't have to break the rules on anyone. Burning Canvas, you're already on fire.
Void, take everything.
Now's our chance.
You could do Stormcaller.
Thunder! Strike swift! Take cover!
The dance begins.
Okay, so that's how Lune's attack works. So this probably just wraps back around to where we were before, and it does. I had to make sure. What are you? No. I don't want to fight you. I'm willing to fight you. Yeah, it's this one that we need to destroy so that she doesn't shield everyone. If we can. You can just start with Stormcaller, which may be the right call.
Lune, watch out! Guard up! Spill some ink.
Let's carve a path.
Alright, we can do 5 hit to get through your shields. Because I want you dead. Oh, and then I botch it. Either way, it's fine. Probably should give her a better fire skill.
Vento, dodge! Please, fire!
There you go.
En garde! Void takes everything.
Let's carve a path.
Hey, I can use Elemental Genesis. How about that? I guess I shall. It's to all enemies, which is kind of an overkill. But yes, please. I want to see it.
Meet your
I approve.
Good stuff.
Yeah, we're gonna have to fight you, aren't we? Mind if I just run around to the side?
an advantage.
Man, this world is just torn up. Well, I think we can just go around it. Huh.
Interesting.
Alright, I'll fight you. Oh, I didn't realize that was too close. Alright, what is your deal? First of all, looks like you've got a weak point up there. Not sure if that's true. If it was, I think that would have done more damage. So...
Ready to evade.
Alright, what is that? The heart with a 4. I don't remember what that status is. Where can I see those? Ah, status effects there. It's Blight. Reduces the max health of the character. It's possible to be affected by multiple instances of Blight. Each instance reduces max health by 10%. That's a bit of a problem.
Now's our chance.
Watch out, Mael.
On me.
Ah, exhaust.
I'm ready.
Okay, which means we're not going to get AP back. Not great.
You're outmatched. Break.
You've got 3 AP. Which means you can heal the status effects on yourself. Probably isn't the end of the world. Excellent.
My turn.
Hmm. Do you have burden and perfect recovery on Verso? Maybe? Possibly?
A storm is coming. Feel the burn.
Ooh, weak to fire.
Get ready.
Oh, so close. Blocked a lot of them. You need a lot more AP. Let's give yourself energy. That'll help you for the future.
Verso, dodge.
Excellent. That's the timing we needed. You're B ranked, which means perfect break is the way to go. I mean, it just makes it cost less AP, which is still something. Endbringer is arguably better.
Break.
Overflowing with energy.
Alright. You could use any of yours, really. Problem is it's weak to fire, which is nice. I guess I can set up another fire. Well, I could do a storm color, because I can use the fire on the light. And that's at least better. Because fire is low damage.
Thunder. Strike swift.
Blade shut.
Nice. Now, you can do extreme fire. And that's what we need here.
Danger!
Oh. Oh, come on. So close. You're now A rank.
Your existence ends now.
Feel the burn!
And another paralyze.
Witness the flame.
I'm ready.
Sweet. It's gonna take so long, but we are doing fine. Medium physical, high physical, one hit and can break. You've got other break options. I'll save the gradients for someone else.
Radiance away.
Applies 10 burn. Nah, I don't know about that. Granted, there's not a lot you can do because you're out of AP.
Let's spill some ink.
So much potential.
And you don't have anything that can use 2 lightnings, so that's kind of a problem. And we have rebirth, but meh.
Feel the burn!
I don't have any S rank options. You need more AP. What are your gradient attacks? Do you have any fire ones? No. You have a heal for everyone, which is nice. So you get rid of the debuffs on us, but that's not super critical.
Thunder. Strike swift!
Yeah, none of you have really great options for your gradient attacks. Medium physical damage to all enemies. No. You need 1 more AP to do your fire attack again. I can get that with another Virtuous Strike.
You can't escape. This will hurt.
Excellent. Just slow you down.
For now.
Kind of wish it wasn't always Mael doing that reaction attack, because I think she's doing less damage than a few other people.
En garde.
Let's go burning canvas. You're burning quite a lot.
Void takes everything.
Nice. Do Elemental Genesis.
Meet your reckoning.
That's a cool power. Do like that. And we are ready for another gradient attack. So might as well.
You can't escape.
Since we can only go up to 3, no sense overcharging it. But yeah, now we go with Paralyze. There you go. Man, that took a while. Augmented counter 3. 75% increased counter damage. I definitely like that. Mael. Let's switch out your painted power for augmented counter. And then over in Lumina's, we can give you painted power. There it is. You know, this is the way we were going. I was sneaking around behind them for the attack. Yeah, just the destruction of this area. So bad.
Great.
It kind of looks like the Lumina that we arrived at in the on the expedition.
The Opera House. Nice.
Because like old Lumina or old Lumiere was pretty destroyed, but our part of the city was fine where we left from. Where do you go down to? Lumiere has suffered much damage. There's something in the water. Ask Eskia to bring it to the surface. Looks like a journal.
Woohoo!
This is the Journal of Expedition 60. Legendary expedition known for its unorthodox tactics.
William, Expedition 60. They mocked us when we said the human body is the strongest of them all. We trained relentlessly, and now our bodies have achieved the pinnacle of human performance, with which we are able to crush our enemies. We are so much more agile and aerodynamic without the heavy uniforms constraining our glorious muscles. With Leslie's unstoppable training regime, we are impervious. That's how we were able to charge through that ghostly Gamage barrier and reach the Paintress. But it seems we've been wrong about what she is. The Paintress is just as trapped as we. The real terror lies beneath the monolith. The rest of Expedition 60 marched on to confront him, while I was tasked to warn Lumiere. But it seems I might have run out of time. One last swim separates me from Lumiere, but even with my mighty muscles, I don't know if I can outswim the Gamage. So here I write my final message. Bare naked muscles will save the world. And don't waste time on the Paintress. Aim for the bottom of the monolith.
Would have been nice if we'd gotten that before. Anything up here before we go into the opera house? Yes. Hi there.
Useful.
Nothing you want to say, Verso? Yeah, we gave you a new weapon, so let's boost up your defense. So that you can use it better. Gotta look in all the corners. Huh. But you guys are certainly creepy.
Nevrons from the Axon Islands. What are they doing here?
Like Axons, they're Papa's creations, not Claire's.
Okay. So Renoir made the Axons and the various creatures around it. Clea made other stuff?
Let's spill some ink.
Okay, I definitely want you dead, so that you can't shield everyone.
Take down their shields.
Ready to strike.
Chroma is flowing.
So if I go with Stormcaller, it's better to attack everyone but it attacks at the end of their turn, which means they will get a turn to shield their allies, which I'm not thrilled by. Or I could go with Crippling Tsunami and hope that's enough damage to actually get through all of them. But it probably won't be. We'll go Stormcaller.
Just try it.
Solid counter. Did he do 30,000 in his counter? I really want you dead. That'll be 6 attacks, which is something. Alright, if you use Crippling Tsunami, you'll get through them.
Feel the storm.
Excellent.
Let's dance.
Nice. 29,000. That's so good.
Witness the flames.
My turn.
Excellent. New weapon, Contorso. For who? It's not stating. Which strikes me as odd. It's a sword, so probably Verso or Mael, but it didn't look like a Mael weapon. There's Contorso. Why did it not show that it was yours? Yeah, I don't care about that weapon. You guys are hiding something.
Finesse and grace.
Yeah, I don't remember how to go about defeating those enemies in the Axon. It's been too long. You're a flying person. Gotcha. On the far right. Okay.
Take cover.
Let's dance.
Danger.
Ready to parry. Ah! Break.
Gotta relearn their attack patterns. Thinking you were weak to fire.
My turn.
Feel the storm.
Bring it on.
Perfect. There you go.
Void take everything. Esso, dodge.
Maximum damage.
All right, Endbringer.
End of the line.
I'll do it.
Perfect. Hey, lady first, welcome.
Good stuff.
I don't know if I know the guy on the right.
Let's spill some ink.
Oh, I think we did meet them at one point. Vaguely familiar.
Take down their shields.
A storm is coming. Careful, my ally. Brace yourselves.
I'm ready.
Guessing you're weak to fire.
Witness the flames.
No. Darn.
End of the line.
Feel the storm.
Oh, yeah.
Sweet.
Watch out, my ally. Ready to strike.
I'm glad he has a move that he can use with just 1 AP. Opposed to everyone else, really.
Finesse and grace.
her a bit more AP. And Virtuous Stance increases damage dealt. Can you do anything now? I mean, a little.
Take down that shield.
That works. What is happening? I feel like it's been hours since you entered Lumiere. Yeah. I mean, we were supposed to be in a hurry to get to Renoir. And then we haven't been. We're just still wandering. Not much has happened story-wise.
Good stuff.
Okay, well, I'll see you in a moment, lady, first, when you switch to YouTube. Okay, we got another flying enemy. Not great.
Take down the shields.
Let's carve a path. Radiance awaits.
Thunder. Strike swift.
Ready to carry.
Careful now.
And shielding your allies, I assume?
Finesse and grace.
Watch out, my Al.
Excellent.
A storm is coming.
Now... Ugh, you've got so many shields. And you're flying. That sucks.
Guard up.
Alright, so yeah, we've got to deal with you. Specifically your shields. Then I can also target your weak points. Excellent. An augmented counter 3 is now learned, so we can give that to everyone. And I think I shall. No, as a Lumina. We've got augmented counter 1 and 3, so clearly we're missing augmented counter 2, but that's fine. What? I don't care about augmented aim, really, so you can take augmented counter instead. There's another purple thing over here to grab.
An advantage.
Yeah, but I don't even know where Gustav is. We're supposed to be making our way to him. But, I don't know. I think that's roughly where we already were. So we need to head this way now. Did I say Gustav? I meant Renoir. My brain's telling me I said Gustav. As if we were trying to attack him, which is definitely not the case. I'm looking for Renoir, wherever he's hiding out. Hang on. This is where we came through. Did I just run in circles? Darn. Okay, where am I trying to go then? Clearly lost, and as always, there's no map, and there really needs to be. Like, this game desperately needs a map. So much.
Almost there.
Oh, making progress?
Mayo.
There we go.
Let's go.
An advantage.
Hi there. Maybe I should continue. Maybe I should continue. Continue what? Forever. Forever. Voice gone silent. Maybe they'll add a map for a Game of the Year edition. Would be nice. But I'm guessing it was an intentional choice, because surely during playtesting they realized that people were getting lost. I know I'm directionally challenged in games and in real life, but I assume I'm not the only one who struggles finding my way around areas in this game.
Nice.
So they probably considered it and decided against it, intentionally. After all the mess that's happening, I was the only one curious enough to make the journey here. But this place is sad. Alright, well, let's fight you. We'll use CL, she's our lowest level.
I'm waiting.
Excellent. And you're ready for a break. Do I have a break? Of course not.
Try me.
Goodbye. Thanks for the distraction. Now let me sell you the real goods. Sounds good to me. Full strength, 25% increased damage on full health. That's interesting. It also costs a fortune, but I will buy it anyway. We don't need any of those. We've got far too many. These skills generate one additional light stain. Consuming a light stain applies slow to a random enemy. I'll buy it, but I probably won't use it. This one AP on stance switch. If stanceless base attack switches to defensive stance. That's cool. I might actually use that. When hit, lose 1 perfection instead of 1 rank. Apply rush on rank S. Also interesting. And then you. On turn start, gain 1 shield if at least 1 sun charge is active. Apply 5 foretell on enemies that break shields. Not super important. Good luck out there. So the new Picto. We can put here. So I'll have to give you augmented counter. But I can do that. Nope, not. Take off auto regen. Add auto counter. Perfect. And then I think yours was one of the ones I was interested in potentially replacing. Though I don't remember the name. I sort by new. Power, sure. Yes. So we lose a bit of power. And it switches from void damage to just sword damage. But I want you to have more AP. And then you... Play S on rush. No, I like your shields. So that's probably all I'm going to do with those weapons. But thank you for the shop and the weapons. So we're now basically out of chroma. You still need to boost your defense. And you need a lot more vitality to make use of the new weapon. So he's down that way. Those are those enemies we fought before.
I can't sustain the expedition as much longer.
Ned, we need to defeat them fast.
Yeah, I assume you'll sustain them just long enough for the story to progress. However it's supposed to progress. Oh, there might be secrets hiding in here. I just kind of assumed that these were blocked off, but they're not. Anyway, there's enemies there I could fight. So I suppose I shall?
Finesse and grace. Take down the shields.
Excellent. Well done, team. Ready for a break already.
Coming.
Excellent. Are they both ready for break? Yes. So that would break both of them if I used Radiant Slash, although it's not much damage. But I am a big fan of breaking both of them.
A storm is coming.
We go Crippling Tsunami? Sure. I'm a fan of slow as well.
Spill some ink.
We'll use the Gradient Attack.
You can't escape. Finesse and
That gives you your 9 AP.
Witness the flames.
Excellent. Yeah, and this place looks very much like the area around the manor, which I'm sure is intentional. Is this where the manor actually is located?
A storm is coming. I'll do it.
Much too early on that block.
Take down their shields.
End of the line.
Ready to parry.
There you go.
En garde. You can't escape.
Watch
Sweet.
out. You're outmatched.
You only have 1 AP. And you have Elemental Genesis ready.
Meet your reckoning.
Elemental Genesis is pretty nice. It's hard to get all the stains that she needs for it, but when she has them, it's good.
Useful.
Gradient Fighter, 25% increased damage with gradient attacks. Not that important. Alright, well let's fight you guys now. Because you're blocking the way to another purple item.
Take down their shields.
Perfect.
Oh well.
Another solid counter.
Watch out, my elf.
Brace yourselves.
I was hoping I could get that block, but nope. It always looks like he's gonna attack.
Take
But
down
he
their shield.
holds off longer
Might have.
than I expect.
On me. Let's dance.
Watch out, my elf.
I'm not a fan of the amount of curse damage we have going on, or blight, I suppose.
Feel the storm.
I'm ready.
That'll give me the stains I need for her to have for her turn. Assuming she has the AP she needs. Let's, just to be safe, give an energy tent to you.
Overflowing with energy.
Then you can go to Elemental Genesis and probably just win this for us. Yeah. That ability is super good. And yeah, we get the stains we need from just doing the lightning move followed by the ice move. So it's not that hard to pull off.
Nice.
Your father's been extra inspired.
Most enticing challenge.
No? Oh, I guess that's close enough that we start the fight.
I'm not giving up.
Why are we 3/4 dead? Nah, more like half dead. Either way, why are we very injured? So do we focus on the main guy, or do we take out the side guys? And these side guys we know are challenging by themselves. Yeah, someone said I could run, but I want to give it a shot.
Ready to parry.
Brace yourselves.
Converted sucks. So we can't heal either, which is not good.
I'll manage.
That
Good damage.
hurts. Thunder. Strike swift.
I think we would have had a better chance in this fight. Yeah, we would have had an easier time in this fight if we had gone in fully healed.
Watch out.
I'm not as confident going into it so hurt. There you go.
Careful now.
Well, that's not great. And we're still inverted. Come on. I mean, I could go with Phantom Strike. It hits everyone, but you're already in defense stance. Do Burning Canvas on you.
Void, take everything.
You can do medium and mark, which is pretty good.
I'll manage.
Then there's a dispel status effects, which hopefully would remove the inverted before the healing happens. I mean, one way to find out. It's definitely dangerous. Oh, it's for yourself only, but still. No. Okay. So, yeah, apparently his curing the inverted happened after he healed and killed himself. Not ideal. You can't use Phoenix Flame because we're so injured. Let's have you use the Revive Tint. Do they come back without their status effects? I don't know, but Lune has healing options, which means I want her back on the team.
On me.
I don't even know the timing on that. So no, you still have your inverted, unfortunately. But you can then do Healing Light. No. You do Rebirth.
Did I die again?
Ready to evade.
Okay.
Careful, my owl.
Ow.
On me.
How many turns do you get? No, too early. Nearly had it all. Okay. And that's given Verso the Inverted back again. Are these weak points? Nope. It is saying you hit him. Like, or are you doing damage to yourself? You're doing damage to yourself. Excellent. Glad we've got that sorted out. Is there any way that I can heal Mael, who's nearly gonna die? Not really. If I used another healing tint, it doesn't remove the status effect. You could do healing light, which would dispel the status effect, but it would kill her. And wasting your turn to kill her but remove the status effect so that you could then bring her back next turn feels like a lot. But you also can't really get through those shields. Could do Storm Color. Then in future turns, it would take more damage after Mael can strip off the shields, assuming she survives.
Thunder, strike swift!
Let's dance. Ready to parry.
Fast. Let's carve a path.
It's so hard to dodge that.
Incoming.
Okay, Mael's down. You can bring her back. With a lot of health. Ah, that stun. It's so hard to work around. Use Pyro.
Witness the flames.
Too early. Lune's almost down. Oh, and your stupid orbs. And your stupid shields.
Careful now.
Okay.
There you go. There's some solid damage. Okay, you could use a tint to get her back. But I think Mael has a skill that'll also do that, a gradient skill. So I might go that route. There we go. Radiant attack, Phoenix Flame, applies burn and revives all allies. So that should bring Lune back. Excellent. Currently stanceless. Go Burning Canvas. Bringer, please.
Finesse and grace.
Oh. It's early on that last one. I'm close.
Oh well.
Excellent. And yeah, counters are how we're gonna win this. Can't really do anything with your turn. And you break the rules, please. And there it is. Creation is down. That was a rough fight. Faster than strong. Always play twice in a row, but deal 50% less damage. I don't know about that one. Thanks, pseudonym. Alright, is there a flag around that I can heal at? Yes, right up ahead. Because, yikes.
What have we here?
Chroma. You should be used to Chroma by this point.
Papa's over there. And the chroma we need to bring back Lumiere.
Well, before we deal with that, let's level everyone up and then rest.
Even I can sense him.
We'd better make sure we're ready.
Yeah, we're definitely ready.
Papa?
Alicia.
Please. I just want you to understand what this canvas means to me.
I do understand. I know how powerful and intoxicating it is. How deeply attached we can become to the worlds we pour our hearts and souls into. I was enthralled, and it nearly killed me.
It doesn't mean you have to erase Verso's canvas.
Child, do you think I want to? After all the sorrows we've endured, do you really think that I want to destroy this last piece of his soul?
Then don't. Don't.
Life keeps forcing cruel choices. We do what we must.
Grief often blinds us, and we make choices we can never take back.
You grieve for two.
I grieve for many.
The choices of parents leave indelible marks upon their children. But ultimately, the voices in their head have to be their own. You cannot set the boundaries of their life for them.
After the fire, you wanted me to find new joy in life. And I tried. But I couldn't. I couldn't. Verso died because of me. How do I get from that to joy?
Child, it will get better, I promise you. But this is not the way. Your friends speak truth. And it changes nothing. You can hate me. But that's a choice I must make. As your father, I must look out for you. Especially when you can't look out for yourself.
You treat me as if I'm still 5!
I treat you as if the shadow from the worst day of our lives is going to suffocate you and take you from us too! Enough. I said enough.
Definitely understand his perspective. But he's just so set in the view that there's no other option. That this is the only way to move forward. And I can't believe that. This song is so peak. It's good. Okay, fighting the real Renoir. Yeah, both sides have merit. But neither one is really willing to try and find a compromise. Both just want what they want.
Take down their shields!
Summons a Void Cross. Okay. That's what that means. Apparently. Curse is no longer stunned.
Thunder, strike swift.
On me. Please survive. I'm ready.
If people sat down, talked, and came to a compromise, we wouldn't have stories. It's true. It's true. You have no AP. That is disappointing.
Break.
Feel the storm.
Careful now.
Summons a black hole. Ow. We need to get some more AP, please.
Please survive.
Nope. Tried to follow the pattern of when he was doing his slashes. It's not how that one works. Alright, you need more AP. Which is an ongoing problem for everyone. What are your gradient attacks? Yeah, no, that doesn't help us at the moment.
Void, take everything.
Now.
Just letting you know that the second phase attacks are really hard to parry. That's not terribly surprising. Black hole again. Excellent.
Overflowing with energy.
Elemental Genesis, please.
Meet reckoning.
Now that is some good damage. He beat Ranmar once. This is the second phase, right? You know.
Void, take everything.
Summons the Axons. That doesn't seem fair. I defeated those already.
Must accept things as they are, not how we want them to be.
Ready to parry.
Reversal of wanted. Truly.
Okay. Not really thrilled that you're shielded. Gotta be honest.
Your existence ends now.
Okay.
Didn't get that follow-up.
Okay.
When did you
Block.
become so stubborn?
Thunder. Strike swift!
Actually, you can probably do the gradient attack again. That'll get you more AP.
You can't escape. I'm ready.
Excellent. And burning canvas again. Yeah, we're gonna get through this phase
Brace yourselves.
pretty quickly, I think. Sweet. Time that correctly. Hollow defends Renoir. Ow. You are ready to be broken. Excellent. The only moves I can use are all switching to offense, which is what we need to not do. It's awkward. Oh well. Burning canvas. Mrs. Shields Renoir.
Truly.
What would Verso have wanted truly? Good question, which we don't obviously know. And there's no way to find out. Yeah, it's just a single hit. Removes all shields. That is good. I'm just gonna attack so I can build up more AP.
Get ready.
I always miss that second attack. I'm not expecting it at all.
So stubborn.
My turn.
Let's spill some ink.
Feels like he's taking no damage. Like, I'm not seeing his health bar change at all. Serving rescues Renoir. Ah,
Stop this insanity. It's time to go home.
this has got to be phase 2.
I do love a challenge, but this is beginning to irk me.
Fuck. He keeps regenerating.
Maybe we focus on the axons first.
She can't.
Is the Paintress coming back in? Is that what they're claiming? Because she's not in a state, from what we understand, where she should be back in here.
Aline, you're going to kill yourself. It's too soon for you to return to any canvas.
Also, it means she did find the canvas. So, our plan that we could hide it from her forever clearly didn't work. So that means Renoir was more correct. Yeah, it's terrible for Verso. He went through so much to get his mom out of here so that she would live. And now, because we're fighting the dad,
Careful now.
the mom's in danger again.
This selfish Aline!
Alright. So that just buff him? Because he's got the strong, fast, and shield. Let's slow you down.
Feel the storm.
Careful now.
Someone's a pool of darkness. Okay. We've got lots of AP. Maybe we'll go with Perfect Break.
Break.
Let's spill some ink.
Alright, you're already in defensive stance. Probably Burning Canvas. Right, that's a offense? Yeah.
Void, take everything.
Alright, that's not doing a ton of damage, unfortunately. Okay, she took a ton of damage there.
You're outmatched.
This will hurt.
Excellent. Some good hits. Void Meteors. Sure.
A storm is coming.
Now you need more AP, because of course you do. Do Tremor. I don't think that would actually give you AP. Just do a basic attack, as much as it pains me. Next turn. Oh. There you go. Oh, yeah, some of these are challenging to dodge.
Your existence ends now.
grip.
Probably keep going with burning canvas. Rain of Fire applies a little bit more fire.
Watch out!
Can you please block something? Thank you. I definitely clicked that. Alright, you've got the AP you need, so Elemental Genesis.
Meet your reckoning.
Okay.
Alright, you need healing. I don't think you have any healing skills yourself. Just go Phantom Strike.
Prepare for annihilation.
Let's carve a path.
Gradient meter is full.
Witness.
That is crazy damage. Unleashes his power.
Go home, Renoir. Go paint something else.
Why am I the only one who sees this?
Just so you know, if your entire family thinks you're on the wrong side, you should probably consider that maybe you're on the wrong side. You could mark. You have a good follow-up. You do Inbringer afterwards. It's probably not bad. Let's mark you.
Cut him down.
And then Endbringer.
End of the line.
Now's our chance.
I need you to do some healing on my elf. She is in a bad state. Void meteors again. Missed that one. I countered 3 of them. Countered none of that.
Time to hit big.
botched both of those rolls, or timings. And once again, you are very hurt. But heal yourself. You don't really need it.
Ready to
Full of darkness again.
Feel the storm.
time to hit big.
Do Gustav's homage. Look at you in Virtuose.
Cut him down.
Yeah, none of my C skills are super great at the moment. Let's go Endbringer. It's a big damage.
Careful.
We've nearly gotten him down. At least for phase 2. If there's a phase 3, then we still have... Yeah, it's gonna be a while before you can do Elemental Genesis again, so let's have you instead just heal Mael back up. No phase 3? Okay. Then we're getting pretty close, I think. Yeah, the health bar was not diminishing there. Definitely not killing Mael. Because Mael's been here a lot less time than you. Long term, maybe it would kill her. Good ending kill shot, and I do approve of Mael getting the kill.
Ironic. Your mother was the one who saved me when I lost myself in a canvas. She taught me safely use our gift. How to soar without flying too close to the sun. We painted hundreds of canvas worlds, pushing the very boundaries of creation. And she never let me forget that every day we spent here has a price. Yet, here we are now.
So trust her. If she's doing this, then...
I trust what she taught me. This is not a game. You think you know what's at stake, but you don't.
I know precisely what's at stake. You want control. You want to feel like you're doing something. You couldn't save Verso, so you want to save us. Except you're not. Destroying the canvas won't help us move on. It'll just deny us the one place that helped us feel again.
67 years. 67 years I spent trapped within the monolith. But I persisted. I persisted. Do you know why? Do you know why I cannot leave her or you behind? This is what I see every day. I cannot spend another day with living corpses. Since the fire, our family has crumbled. Aline in the canvas. Clair fighting a solitary war. You, a living ghost. Verso's death broke us. Want it to be fixed. I need it to be fixed. I cannot lose you too.
Don't you see? That's how I feel about them. I can't lose them either. I've lost too much. Papa, see? I've lost so much.
We both lost so much.
Papa, I don't want to lose you either. I'm not leaving you forever. Just a little longer.
I want to trust you, but...
You can.
Keep the light on for you. I hope you find peace. Hold on to each other.
I don't think you can go through there.
Verso,
I'm sorry.
Yeah, but his statement of he wants to trust her. It's like the best way to build trust is to start trusting a little, and when they prove their trustworthiness, you can then build on to bigger things. So she says that she won't get lost, that she won't stay here forever. Give it a chance, see how it goes. So we've left Verso's painting. And now we're somewhere else. Is this the piece of Verso's soul that's stuck in the painting? Or something? It's time to stop painting.
Hi. You're tired of painting, aren't you? I'm tired too.
That's...
How'd you like the game?
Be able to be here.
Mamon's gift.
Why did you run in? It's dangerous for you here.
See things as they are. Not how you want them to be.
What?
You lied to your father.
No.
He saw it too. But he wanted to believe. You're going to die here. Why don't you just leave? You can always come back.
The moment I leave, Papa will erase this canvas.
This is not worth your life.
What life? My life of loneliness in a shell of a body, with no voice and no future.
You're my El. No matter where you are, you don't need this canvas.
But everything I want is here. Here I have a chance to live, Verso, to live. Up there I merely exist.
Life keeps forcing cruel choices.
Stop quoting Papa!
It's time to stop painting.
Verso! Papa also said, hold on to each other.
Old friend, you've traveled miles, spinning in circles. Your blind eyes on the dial,
I'm sorry.
out colors, but it's time to say goodbye until next life.
Decide the fate of the canvas. Fight as Mael or fight as Verso? Oh, man. I mean... I feel like if she was trustworthy, so she didn't spend forever in the canvas, she did back out of it, the father wouldn't destroy it, and she could occasionally visit. There's got to be a way of safely being in a canvas for a period of time. Because they were in it for like 100 years, which is plenty long that she could live out a normal life in the canvas happily. So it's like, it feels like there shouldn't be a problem with her just living out a full lifespan to, 80 years old or whatever, maybe 100. And then when she dies of old age in the canvas, she returns outside the canvas, where I think the time passing is significantly less. Yeah, Verso's tired. Let's say I agree with Mael. I mean, I get it. But it's like, I have to side with the living over the dead. Like, Verso's soul is tired of painting, and I get that, but Mael has a chance to still make the right choice. And even if she dies of old age in the painting, I think it's fine. Since it's Verso's canvas, his opinion should hold the most weight, and he clearly wants it to end. That's true. Since Mael is a paintress, she could paint her own canvas with all of these people in it. She felt the need to escape her real life. True. But I don't know if you could make the same canvas. Like, she could make someone who looks like Gustav, but would it be Gustav? But that's true. I want to know how both these endings play out. Because presumably, if we play as Verso, we'll win the fight. And then Mael gets kicked out and the canvas gets destroyed. Or we play as Mael. Verso gets killed, so he's forced to keep painting. But Mael can live out the rest of her life, bring everyone back, and have her happy ever after until eventually she dies in the canvas. Yeah. Luckily, you can reload and see the other ending. Typically, chat sees the initial choice as who you agree with the most. I want to see both endings. The canvases need safety systems. Yeah. I get that it's Verso's canvas, and so it should have more weight, but I have to side with the living. Verso is dead. This is just basically an echo of him still tied to the canvas. They say it's a piece of his soul. I don't know how real souls are in this universe, but Verso is dead. And I don't know that I want to give as much opinion to him as to someone living who's trying to get over grief. Canvases need safety systems for sure. We're going to play as Mael. I think I agree with that the most. But I definitely don't fully agree. Real enough if the kid is painting it. Yeah. But is that kid painting any more real than Lune, Ciel, Gustav, etc.? Or is he effectively just another painted element of this painting? I don't know. Yeah, you think it's his soul? It's as good of an explanation as any. I'm gonna choose my L. But I probably will reload and see the other one. See which gives us a happier ending. But I would suspect there's not really a happy ending at all. I really need to give you an option that gets you more AP. Basic attack.
Verso, stop! You can't just decide this for everyone!
We're all hypocrites, doing the same thing to each other.
Yeah.
What about Lune and Ciel and Monoko? What about Esquier?
Ciel was right. Grief blinds us. All you see are walls.
Void, take everything.
I've lived a long time, Mael. There are things we could never outrun.
I'm so tired, Verso. Please, can we just go home and talk about this?
He can't go home. He's stuck in the painting. That was one of the things when... This is my first time, yeah. When they were having... She was having her conversation with Renoir at the end. And I was just like, can't you guys leave the painting? Agree not to destroy it right away. Leave the painting and have your conversation where people aren't dying. Like, when you could see the mom dying back in the real world, trying to stay here and fighting, it's like, just leave the painting long enough to have a discussion. Make your decisions then. Don't have them in the painting where people are literally giving up life force to keep going.
Prepare for annihilation.
Oh no, you chose my L? Yeah, it may not be the right ending. Who knows?
You can't escape. Void, take everything.
Sorry, Verso.
Please. Thank you.
They could benefit from some family counseling? Yeah.
Don't say that. Please, don't say that.
Hey, please, listen to me. Only you can do this. You can do this, please. Unpaint me. Unpaint me.
So,
Please. I don't want this life.
stop saying
I
that.
don't want this life. I don't want this life.
I just wanted to live this lifetime together. This lifetime that was stolen from us. Please, bro. Please.
I don't want this life. Help me. Help me.
Yeah, like Verso's lived 100 years of grief and hardships in this painting. I get
If you could grow old,
that
would
he
you
didn't want to still be there.
find a reason to smile?
I wonder if there's any way that she could take over the canvas. If we did let the Verso soul stop painting, could she take over that canvas and keep painting it? Tie a bit of her soul to the canvas instead. Okay, so you can't take over someone else's canvas. She'd have to make her own painting, which is fine. Be a little depressing. Okay, so she's giving everyone, all these people, back the lives they wanted. Which means surely she painted Gustav back. Yeah. Green Cart Verso as her kid? I don't think so. Did she repaint a new Verso, though? Because Verso was a pianist, which is why I assumed this would be Verso here. But the idea that she would have repainted him would be cruel. Oh.
Je t'aimerai toujours. Je rêverai.
People have speculated that the child sitting next to Lune is her and Verso's child, but no one seems to know for sure. Verso's her brother. Or are you saying between Lune and Verso? I assume you're talking Luna and Verso. So I was like, what? Lune, okay, cool. Yeah, that could be. My mind was on Mael at the moment and I was super confused. Okay. Yeah, not exactly a happy ending. But I'm unsure that siding with Verso would have given us a happier ending. I think it's just that the whole family was broken and there wasn't gonna be a good ending. But the fact that she brought Verso back after he cried and begged her to let him go, that feels bad. Like, I'm happy she brought everyone else back, but I'm less happy she brought Verso back unwillingly. Yeah, Verso had the fling with Ciel, which is my thought, not Luna. I love this ending credits, like the painting style. It's very good. Shouldn't be an opportunity for Luna and Verso to get together in the game, depending on your choices. Okay. Just clearly having trouble holding everything together. Yeah. That ending of her falling apart, it's not good. Like, I still wish that they could find some middle ground rather than her living there and slowly dying. If she could just come visit on occasion. Like, bring back all the people and then just show up on occasion just to check in with Gustav and see how his life's going and everyone else you care about. Clay is interesting because of how little she showed up in the game. Like, they introduced her as a character, but she just was basically never there. Such a fantastic game. Yeah, I had a blast with it. Years go by, leaving and coming back will age everyone. That's true, but that's fine. I mean, just some explanation of why you don't age, essentially. That you disappear and come back unaging. Yeah, it'd be weird and you'd have to explain it if you aren't going to tell people about the fact they're living in a painting. But just, it would still give you an opportunity to check in. But I guess for her, it wasn't just the people, although to some extent that was a major part of it, but also just that she felt she had no life outside the painting because she's just horribly scarred, unable to talk. It's like, I don't know how much the Mael personality going with her would help her in that circumstance. If maybe she would be stronger and able to get through it easier than she did when she was just Alicia. Yeah. I think Mael chose to die in the game rather than live her life so disfigured. Yeah. She didn't feel like she had a life outside of the painting, so she'd rather live her life in it and eventually die in it, because at least then she'd get to live a life. Let's skip the credits. Hopefully if there's an after credit scene, we'll still see it. I don't know if there will be. Nope. Alright, let's reload then. And hopefully it'll load at a time where I can make my choice. Not here. What is this terrible spot? Load previous saves. Is that it? There's no autosave after we fought Gustav? Huh. Well, I'm definitely not going to go through the whole ending of the game again. So I'll probably watch the other ending just on my own so I can see it. Do I keep saying Gustav? Well, one of her main things was she was trying to save Gustav. But if I was using Gustav's name instead of Verso or Renoir, which I have made that mistake, then I apologize. Yeah, I'm not going to replay 20 more minutes, so I guess we're going to call this the end of the series. It was a blast. The ending was sad, but that could be because of my choice. Maybe there is a happy ending. But otherwise, yeah. It's a story of a broken family trying to deal with trauma. And all of them handling it pretty poorly. But yeah. I don't know. I'm going to have to think about what I play next. So, I don't know. Maybe there'll be a poll, or maybe I'll just go through my games and see what I want to play next. For now, though, I think we're going to end the stream here. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys next time with whatever we end up playing. You're saying that one of these does reload? Because I thought that's the one I'm at. I'll give it a shot, see if it is a different save. No, that's this save. There's no way to go to the boy. Yeah, so see y'all next week. Bye.